financial center with a tropical climate and multicultural population.
Though physically small, Singapore is an economic giant. It has been Asia's modern city for over a century.
Its unique ethnic tapestry offers visitors a wide array of sightseeing and culinary opportunities from which to choose.
A full calendar of traditional festivals and holidays adds to its cultural appeal. In addition, Singapore offers luxury hotels, delectable cuisines, and great shopping!
Because its efficient and determined government, Singapore has become a flourishing country that excels in trade and tourism, and is a model to developing nations.
That's why there's no better time to discover the delights of Lion Country.
Now it's 6:30. We are at
Soekarno-Hatta Airport.
and we're gonna take a jet star. When is the plane gonna take off?
9:45.
So the schedule, the plane will take off at 9:45. So let's follow us.
Give you my heart, 'cause you're a sky full of stars, 'cause you light up the park. I don't care, go on and tear me apart. I don't care if you do. Cause in the sky full of stars, I think I saw you.
So right now it's 1:16. We have arrived at Changi Airport in Singapore, and after this we're gonna check in at our hostel. So the attractions that we're gonna visit is first me. I'm going to visit Madame Tussauds, and you?
I'm going to visit Bugis Street.
I'm going to visit Clarkway. I'm going to National Orchid Garden. And last, we're gonna shopping at Mustafa Center will be something that we don't have to forget.
So just follow us for the next 4 days. We're gonna show you what the tourist Singapore is.
Watching through my fingers, watching through my fingers. Shuts my eyes and count to 10. It goes in one ear out the other, one ear out the other. Burning bright right till the end. Now you'll be missing.
Let's take a look. Here is the map. Where do we go first?
How about Mustafa Center? It's one of the biggest shopping centers in Singapore. So we can get off the train at the Forward Park station. It's in Purple Line. We can take 5 minutes walk from exit G, so we can get the Mustafa Center there.
Okay, from there we take the purple line, and then we arrive in the blue line in here, and then we go to the Bugis Street at here.
Okay. Since we'll stay in Chinatown to the Botanic Gardens, we start from this line until here.
Okay. And then how about we spend the rest of the day in Sentosa Island? And we can go to Harbourfront from here.
Yeah.
We go to the yellow line.
Before we go back to hostel, let's we walk way at Clarkway. It's
Where is
not
it?
so far, right? From here. Clarkway? Yeah, Clarkway.
Okay.
Okay.
So, are we set now?
Yeah. Why not?
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's begin the journey. Let's
Yeah.
get it. Yes. Come on.
Lost in your mind, I wanna know, am I losing
Okay, I'm in the National Botanical Garden. I will going to the National Orchid Garden around the 1.1 kilometer. Okay, check it out.
If this night is not forever, at least we are together. I know I'm not alone. I know I'm not alone. Anywhere, whenever, apart but still together. I know I'm not alone. I know I'm not alone. I know I'm not alone.
Okay, come back with me. I'm the National Orchid Garden, Singapore, and we will going to the National Orchid Garden. And the view in the entrance in the National Orchid Garden, you must pay around $5 for adult and $1 for child. And please follow me. Okay, guys, if you are into the orchid, can you buy the ticket to in there? So if you different country, if you can buy ticket via online, so is it right? Okay, let me please.
You were the shadow to my light. Did you feel us? Another star, you fade away. Afraid our aim is out of sight. Wanna see us alive. Where are you now?
The place of National Orchid Garden in the National Botanic Garden, providing a place for 60,000 orchid plants consisting of 1,000 species and more than 2,000 hybrids, and the 3-hectare big carnival landscape is below. The same concept presenting the display of plants of 4 separate color zones. The first, the spring zone. The spring zone with color of bright and lively side gold. The winter zone with color the strong red and pink. The second, the summer zone. The summer zone with color yellow and cream. The third, the autumn zone. The autumn zone, the mature side. The fourth is the winter zone. The winter zone is color white and cool blues. Singapore national flower is a hybrid orchid known as Vanda Miss Joaquin from a native of America, descend the name Agnes Joaquin, a woman who bred orchids. In the 1899, Vanda Miss Joaquin participated in an exhibition and won the first place, but she died before receiving the prize. Then, in 1981, Vanda Miss Joaquin was chosen as the national flower of Singapore. Many kinds of orchid flower originated from the name of famous figure in the world. The purpose as a remembrance when visiting to Singapore. For example, Vanda William Catherine is one of orchid flower whose name taken from the name of the Duke of Cambridge and his wife Catherine Middleton in 2012. Dendrobium Memoriam Princess Diana, Papilionda Aung San Suu Kyi, and then Paravanda Nelson Mandela, and many more. At the National Orchid Garden, the main attraction within in the National Orchid Garden. In Singapore, the orchid flower is its symbol, the national flower. So, no wonder the orchid are give a special place in the National Orchid Garden.
Once upon a younger year, when all our shadows disappeared, the animals inside came out to play. Went face to face with all our fears, learned our lessons through the tears, made memories we knew would never fade. One day my father, he told me, son, don't let it.
Okay, we have visited the Mustafa Center. After that, we have to go to the Bugis Street, and we take the blue line at the downtown line, and we take the train, MRT train from the Little India to the Bugis Street. So enjoy this journey.
Feeling my way through the darkness, guided by a beating heart. I can't tell where the journey will end, but I know where to start.
Now we have arrived at the Bugis Street. Bugis Street is in behind me. You can see that. And actually, the Bugis Street is the one of the oldest market in Singapore, and it established since 18th century. And now we have to visit the Bugis Street for the culinary visit. Okay, see, follow me.
They say I'm caught up in a dream. Well, life will pass me by if I don't open up my eyes. So that's fine by me. So wake me up when it's all over. When I'm wise.
Now I am in the inside of the Bugis Street, and I have to try the famous food in the internet I have ever seen. So we buy it. Sir. Kaya ball. This is the kaya ball we have already bought, and I have to try this. And what is the taste? I curious with that. It's really like a jelly bean, but the inside of the kaya ball is the srikaya fruit. You have to try. This is very delight. Okay. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Yeah. She is one of the visitor of this local Indian food. And what's your name?
My name Radha.
Huh?
Radha.
Radha.
R-A-D-H.
Oh yeah, Miss Radha. And she is one of the person and eat in here. And actually, I want to ask her about this biryani food. This biryani food is actually come from India. Yeah, ma'am, I want to ask about the ingredient from his biryani
Biryani.
rice.
Mutton biryani.
Yeah,
Kambing.
in English.
Different.
Oh yeah, biryani is from mutton or goat or sheep. From mutton or goat or sheep. Mutton. Okay, we are now at the food stall, and I choose the nasi biryani food in here. Okay, and roti john, and this is teh tarik. Yeah, and I'm really curious about the taste of nasi biryani. And look at it. Nasi biryani is different from the rice from the Indonesia. It is quite long rice, and I must try it. The taste of biryani is like fried rice, but it's full of seasoning like spice or something just like that, and it's good. Yeah. And in biryani food, this biryani is contain pickles, egg, and the mutton meat. Mutton is actually like a sheep or a goat. I have to taste that before comment. It's good. This taste is good, and I think it's contain like turmeric, and the season is better like the Padang food in Indonesia. Good. And this is the curry. You can try to pour it up at the biryani food and eat like that. Yeah, very good. Magnus. And now I'm curious with the roti john taste. And here is roti john. You can see this is bread, and inside the bread is, I don't know, I think it is the mutton meat, and have the onion in here. Yeah, sure. And here. Oh, very good. It tastes like burger, but I think it's better than burger. The meat is very strong in here. The taste of meat. Nice, very nice. And the last is teh tarik. Yeah, teh tarik, same like Indonesia. It contains tea and milk together, shake like here. The taste is ordinary. Yeah. Okay, overall I think the biryani food is recommended from for Indonesian people. Yeah, and this roti john I very recommend it for you. It's good. The taste is good. Quality is optimal. You can get the other drink, not only the teh tarik.
All this time I was finding myself and I didn't know I was lost. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself. It was a summer night, such a perfect day, but we were so laid back, just watching the waves. It was our time. There was no rain, we would just love, then do it all again. The sun set for the last time. Oh, I hate to say goodbye, cause we had such a good time. Here's a toast to the good life. I can't stop thinking about the sand in my feet. I got a heartache cause cold ain't for me.
Hello, good morning everyone. This is Lucy and I'm on the Seoul Bridge Road. It's 8:30 a.m. So today we're gonna visit Mustafa Center, the huge shopping center in Singapore. Then to get there, we have to take MRT from Chinatown Station to the Far Park Station. Then from Exit D, we have to walk 5 minutes to Mustafa Center. So let's get it.
Such a perfect day, but we were so laid back, just watching the waves. It was our time. There was no rain, we would just love, then do it all again. The sun set for the last time. Oh, I hate to say goodbye, cause we had such a good time. Here's a toast to the good life. I can't stop thinking about the sand in my feet. I got a heartache cause cold ain't for me. I wish my worries would wash into the sea, cause it's far too cold, darling, cold ain't for me.
Hello, now I've been at Mustafa Center. I'm in front of entrance 1 of Mustafa Center. Actually, there are 6 entrances and there are totally 4 buildings. We can see there are a lot of restaurants and hotels around Mustafa Center, and money changer also available besides of Mustafa Center entrance 1. So Mustafa Center opens 24 hours per day and offers all kinds of products. We can find many things here in one spot under the name of Mustafa. Usually in Mustafa Center, it's really crowded. Many people come here with bags and bags of Mustafa purchases. But we came here before 10 a.m. to avoid the crowds. And there is also a bridge connecting 2 buildings at the level 2 as the sign of Mustafa Center. Being well known as the most famous shopping center in Singapore, Mustafa Center offers all kinds of products. We can find anything here, like household items, souvenirs, groceries, jewelry, electronics, and then books, CDs, DVDs, and many more. So let's enter the building to find what can we have there. Come on.
I can't stop thinking about the sand in my feet. I got a heartache cause cold ain't for me. I wish my worries would wash into the sea, cause it's far too cold, darling, cold ain't for me.
Important thing when you're shopping in Singapore is GST. What is GST? GST is a broad-based consumption tax levied on nearly all goods and services in Singapore. It is 7% from the total purchase. And it's also called value-added tax or PPN in Indonesia. But the difference between GST and PPN is that GST can be refunded. Yep, in Singapore, only tourists can claim GST refund, although the total amount will be lesser than GST we have paid on our purchase due to the deduction of a handling fee for refund service charge by the retail or central refund agency or operator of central refund center. By spending at least 100 Singapore dollars, we can claim GST.
It can be from one receipt or accumulation of free receipts on the same day and same shop. And Mustafa Center is one of the retailers that participate in the electronic tourist scheme or ETRS. So we can claim GST here by getting the ETRS ticket at the GST counter inside Mustafa. At the GST counter, we have to show the original receipt and our passport to get ETRS ticket. After that, we can apply it at the GST counter in the departure check-in hall at Changi International Airport. Well, there are 4 easy steps to claim GST. First, prepare the travel document, passport, original receipt, and then ETRS ticket, and also items to be checked. After that, apply it at the ETRS kiosk. Follow the instruction and fill the required information there. After that, check for the approved status on notification slip, whether we need to proceed our purchase on custom inspection counter or not. Then collect the refund. We can choose the method by credit card or cash. If we choose cash, we can get it in the departure transit area. If we choose cash, we can get it at the cash refund counter at departure transit area before clearing immigration. It is easy, right? That's one of the advantages shopping in Singapore. So, let's come Singapore and shopping at Mustafa.
There's also Turkish delight in Mustafa Center, and we can buy it in only $4.8. And then I think I'll take it. Now I'm at the food station of Mustafa Center on level 2, and beside food on the package, there are also pizza and bakery. So I want to buy 2 pieces of pizza with different tastes. With only $2, we can buy 1 piece of pizza. This Mustafa Center is really wide, so it is 900 foot square of building and offers all products. So it's really difficult to find the stuff without knowing the location, right? So I'll tell you the stuff from each location. On level 1, you can find electronic products, gadget, and then jewelry, gold, silver, and many more. And on level 2, you can find food items, chocolates, and then also Singapore souvenir. And on level 3, you can find interior equipment like blanket, curtain, and decorating stuff. And on the level 4, you can find DIY items and books, and also stationery. And on the basement 1 and 2, you can find all sort of fashion like menswear, office wear, women's wear, and then sportswear to shoes. Then don't forget, Mustafa Center also have restaurants on the level 1 and on the rooftop that open 24 hours still. So let's get your stuff, and you can find your stuff easily by watching this video. Thank you.
Sama, 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 sama.
I'm not vain. I know I sound vain, but I remember looking pretty good in that dark
Hello, Ben Rivas here. This morning we have already visited Mustafa Center. So tonight I'd like to explain about Clarke Quay. Located near the Chinatown, Clarke Quay is a must-visit place in Singapore, especially at the night. You can see beside me, we can walk around here tonight, so stay tuned.
When the days are cold and the cards all fold and the saints we see are all made of gold, when your dreams all fail and the ones we hail are the worst of all and the bloods run stale, I wanna hide the truth, I wanna shelter you, but with the beast inside, there's nowhere we can hide. No matter what we breed, we still are made of greed. This is my kingdom come, this is my kingdom come. When you pull my key, look into my eyes, it's where my demons.
Clarke Quay was named after Sir Edward Clarke, Singapore's second governor and governor of the Strait Settlement from 1873 to 1875. He played a key role in positioning Singapore as the main port for the Malay state of Perak, Selangor, and Sungai Ujong. Clarke Quay is also the name of the road along the quay, part of which has since been converted into a pedestrian mall. Clark Street, located next to Clarke Quay, was officially named in 1896 and was originally two streets, known simply as East Street and West Street in North Kampung Malaka. Similar to Clarke Quay, Clark Street has since been converted into a pedestrian mall.
Here, so many cafe and bar, but the important things, you cannot smoke here. And that's the bridge which connecting Clarke Quay. Clarke Quay separated by Singapore River. If you want to look around Clarke Quay from Singapore River, you can get on boat cruise. Price is around $20. So guys, if you want to visit Singapore, you have to come Clarke Quay at night because here so many food, so many drink, so many cafes, so many bars, and the important things you can take picture or take video here because here very beautiful place. Bye.
Bringing a uniquely Singapore blend with glitz and glamour, Madame Tussauds Singapore will take you to a party like no other. Arrived at Sentosa Island. To get here, first we have to take MRT and stop at Harbourfront. From there, we go to monorail station and we take the monorail to be here. It costs 4 Singapore dollars. And we can see here so many attractions, but right now we're gonna visit Madame Tussauds. already at the entrance of Madame Tussauds Singapore. The ticket is 22 Singapore dollars for adults and also children. It includes the image of Singapore life and a boat ride. The place itself is open at 10 a.m. until 6 p.m., which is just 8 hours in a day. Right now, I'm in front of the image of Singapore building. But unfortunately, nobody here is allowed to take any picture or video. So I wonder what's inside. Let's find out later. Now we are in the boat ride to Madame Tussauds. So I will explain what I have just experienced inside. The image of Singapore is actually a 30-minute journey that uncovers the nation's extraordinary history from fishing village to 21st century powerhouse. The first place that they brought us to is the Quasar Walk, and the next is Malay Fishing Village and the Commercial Square, and the last is a television shop and many more. The Singapore boat ride is also very unique and stunningly termed to tribute the nation's rich identity and people. So it is very amazing experience so far. The first wax museum was founded by Marie Tussauds. She is a French physician who skilled in art of wax modeling. The museum first opened in 1838 with a wide array of a celebrity's figure featured in the museum. That's why it's called Madame Tussauds of Museum until now. Now we are inside Madame Tussauds Singapore, and I'm here with Mr. President Joko Widodo. Madame Tussauds Singapore first officially opened on 25 October 2014, and it is the 7th Asian brands in worldwide. There are many superstars here, from politicians, football players, and all over sports idols. So let's take a look inside and look all over the world's idols.
I used to roll the dice, feel the fear in my enemy's eyes, listen as the crowd would sing. Now the old king is dead, long live the king. One minute I held the key, next the walls were closed on me, and I discovered that my castle stand upon pillars of salt and pillars of sand.
Now I'll tell you how the wax statues are made. The first thing that I discovered that there are a total of 250 measurements taken. The figures are sculpted in the clay, and after that there are processing that they call first as molding procession and then the hair insertions. And also they use oil paints in a purpose to mimic the skin tone that the figure has. And also the important thing is that the wardrobe that the figure has to match the real life persons. And you have to note that every single detail are carefully recorded, from the total eye color to visible tattoos to molds and also the beauty marks. That's why the wax tattoos are really lively and also alive.
Just a puppet on a lonely string. Oh, who would ever want to be king? I hear Jerusalem bells ringing, Roman cavalry choirs are singing. Be my mirror, my sword and shield, my missionaries in a foreign field.
Inside the Madame Tussauds Singapore, there are 7 featured personalities. Each of the figures here are made in Madame Tussauds Central Studios in London. So I'm gonna review the 7 categories. The first category is the world leader. When you first enter the Madame Tussauds, you will find the wax statue of Mr. Sukarno and also Mr. Joko Widodo that you have seen before. And then when you walk along the way, you can find like Barack Obama, Nelson Mandela, and also Queen Elizabeth II. After that, we come to the second category, which is a sports. There I can find like Cristiano Ronaldo and David Beckham from football. Okay, now beside me is David Beckham. David Beckham represents a football player that is so popular all over the world. You can find and discover more stars inside the Madame Tussauds. Let's all take a look together. And there are also like Tiger Woods from a golf and the basketball and many others players that looks like a real life statue. And the third is film. There are so many categories in it. There are like Bollywood and Hollywood, Chinese, and also like the local artists there. The fourth is Alice actors, where I can found like Johnny Depp, and then the others actress like Nicole Kidman and many others. And now we are in the fifth category. So in the fifth category, we can find like IIFA world experience, like we are in a world show or something, but in it there are also Bollywood stars like Amitabh Bachchan and Shah Rukh Khan. That's what I only know about the Bollywood stars. And the sixth, the last but not least, is the music. In music, we can find a famous singer like Taylor Swift, and also One Directions, and many other more. I cannot mention one by one here. And the things that you will find at the closing, at near the closing door, you can find the Marvel 4D, Marvel Experience 4D. There are 3 superheroes there. First is Iron Man, Spider-Man, and also Thor. So that's all those things or all those real life statues that you can find inside the Madame Tussauds of Singapore. So we are already outside of Madame Tussauds Singapore. We have a very great time and we're taking a lot of pictures with superstars inside. And if you visit Singapore, you have to be here. You have to visit Madame Tussauds Singapore. You never regret it because you can take a lot of pictures with a real life wax statue. So what's waiting for?
Adalah orang pertama yang tiba di sini.
Now we are going to. I don't know where we're going, but now we are at Merlion. Where's my Merlion?
The Singapore trademark.
Huh?
Yes.
But
See, you're so crowded.
Look at the dress. Design behind us. directly to the place we had never visited before, but the time was short and made me rush.
I couldn't explore all the floors of Mustafa Center and I couldn't purchase many things there.
The things that I haven't predicted before is that we're gonna arrive at Sentosa Island in the late afternoon, and also it's near the closing time, so I didn't have enough time to review all the places there.
In Clarke Quay, I couldn't speak clearly because they are so crowded.
For me, we need to spend so much time just to find food court. It wasn't because of far or hard to find. It was just because of we were tempting to shopping.
I didn't hear noisy the horn of God.
The people, they are disciplined and respect one another.
In Singapore, I didn't see the police along the street because of CCTV in everywhere. And Singapore still be the safe country.
Singapore has a good city layout and almost there's no garbage.
Singapore government's really strict with the rules, so nobody's there is brave enough to break it, because they're gonna fine you with a much amount of money.
MRT and LRT transportation are the first time. It was very fast and no traffic jam.
The toilet. At the first time I arrived at Changi Airport, I was a little bit confused because there's no water inside, just tissue. And it also applied on the other places.
Sentosa Island, I just know that it was really far away from the city of Singapore, so we have to take the transportation there.
I found jalak bird fly freely without feeling scared with human.
Almost people in Singapore, Muslim is Indian.
Garden by the Bay.
Garden by the Bay.
Universal Studios, of course, Garden by the Bay.
Marina Bay Sand Rooftop.
Singapore is a small country, but everything is complete in there. And the citizens are also disciplined.
The people and also the transportation make us explore Singapore easily, fast and cheap. Because so many beautiful objects that you can visit.
You all must visit Singapore. You will be impressed with city layout, clean and safe also.
Located in Southeast Asia, Singapore is not really different from Indonesia, and also you will feel like you are at home, but in more clean fashion. Right now we are at Changi Airport. After 4 days, we are here. We have visited all over the place, almost all over the place, and we have done our assignment. So, what place you visit?
I visited the Bugis Strait.
And you?
I'm in a National Orchid Garden.
You?
I visited Mustafa Center. I visited Clarke Quay.
All of the place that we have visited is very recommended, and I hope you guys can visit Singapore next time. So,
See you.